People would come out to see Megan. We love Megan. People will come out to see, I don't know who else is local to Atlanta. They could have brought somebody from Love and Hip Hop. They could have brought literally anybody. I don't really care what it is you do in your personal life. Like, I don't know what Suki Hana necessarily would vote for, but I know what her music says. And even if she brought Suki Hana out, people would have came to see her. So you don't have to, like, go up there. Like, if we're talking about black women representation and you're in a room with a black woman who's vying to be president of the United States, why would you be the other black woman in the room doing everything that we say we don't want to be represented as? We don't want to be sexualized. We don't want to be the girls that are expected to twerk. We don't want men to feel like they can just come up and violate us. Yet you would promote that on a world stage with somebody who's trying to be a world leader. Well, like, this is who we are, and I feel like you connect best to this audience.
Well, I don't think the people that listen to Meg or Meg supporters want to be over sexualized. I don't think they want to be assaulted.
Why would you put that on a world stage? That wouldn't, again,
because women like women like
about representation.
Exactly, and women like that exist. There are women, there are educated women,
and they don't act like that at work.
That's her job, though. That's Megan Thee Stallion's job.
Megan Thee Stallion has shown up to plenty of places, like when she went to court and did not do all that.
Of course, because court is not an entertainment arena. But I'm saying,
what about politics is supposed to be an entertainment arena?
Donald Trump being on Aiden Ross stream, is that?
I'm saying, what about it is supposed to be entertainment?
Because
politics is not supposed to be entertainment.
Yeah, but the promotion of politics is.
A promotion.
The promotion of politics. When they appear on these platforms, when you go on the Breakfast Club, when you go to concerts, when your name is mentioned at Essence Fest, that is 100% capturing an audience and giving them your platform.
And as you having an audience and being given a platform, you should represent your people in the best way possible. And again, on the world stage, you got a passport. You seem like a well-traveled man. You don't want to go to these other countries and wonder why they have these stereotypes of us. Because when they turn on the TV, that's all they see. Black people need to understand that. Other people who come here are not racist because they think black men are thugs and black girls like to get ratchet and have sex all the time. That's all they see. That's all of our music. So when they hear our music, that's what they see. I just came back from Paris, and they all know bow, 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 and Sexy Red. That's the only thing they can ask me. Oh, you're American? You like Sexy Red? And it's like, okay, like, yeah, I do.
Because that's the simplest form of art that can translate to these other cultures.
And unfortunately, the simplest form of art that translates to other cultures, rich, poor, whatever, all we are represented as are thugs and hoes. And that's not okay. And as somebody vying to be president, you wouldn't want that representation on the world stage. It just doesn't go together. As a black woman trying to get people to take her serious as the next president of the United States,
sure.
Why would you choose? And again, if she could have been a singer and just covered some songs that were more appropriate. But Megan literally didn't have one appropriate song to perform there, and nothing about the performance said this should rock the vote. You are voting for these things. Let
me say this. I think what you're saying may or may not be true, but guess what? Those people were already thinking about that. They already looked at black people that way. They already did.
So why? Okay, so they already looked at us like that.
There was
so
like
we should be okay with continuing to normalize.
We've had enough well-spoken Negroes walk into these places and show you that there's another. We had a black president a few years ago. We've had a black man represent the highest form of office. So if that's not going to teach them that black people are worthy of respect, and we're more than thugs and hoes.
One black man. Again, I'm telling you.
We've had one. That's one black man.
Not everybody who you're mentioning in these other countries, while they do watch the news a lot, not all of them are doing that. So we're looking at how we're represented overall. Art is the easiest translated form of communication. In which case, if all of our art forms going to these other countries are us killing each other and us being hoes, then we cannot blame them for thinking that way. That's not, Obama couldn't save that. He was one man. So to them, Obama was the anomaly. Us over here, we know there's more Obamas than there are Sexy Reds. But it's on us then to make sure the rest of the world knows that we have more Obamas than we do Sexy Reds.
We've already shown them that.
So you cannot be Kamala Harris and get on stage with a Sexy Red counterpart and be like, hey, still take us serious as these super.
But like, Donald Trump can align himself with Lil Pump and Kodak.
Donald Trump is Donald Trump. When are we gonna?
What?
Donald Trump is Donald Trump. A rich white man and a black woman have different life experiences and different plights. Just women, period, have a different experience when climbing the corporate ladder. Women, period, have to move differently when climbing the corporate ladder. Women, look at this. Kamala Harris suits are never too tight. because she doesn't want to be sexualized. Kamala Harris's heels are never too high because she doesn't want to be sexualized. Kamala Harris doesn't do her hair too long because she doesn't want to be sexualized. So why in the world would you go and make sure that your appearance is what something black women can be proud of? But then you would align yourself with the very thing a lot of black women over the age of 25, most black women over the age of 25 do not want to be looked at as a Megan Thee Stallion.
But guess what?
Or as a sexy
there are
red.
women Megan's age, younger and older, that exist in the same realm that Megan Thee Stallion exists. And for them,
what's
that
realm?
was
Megan Thee Stallion is a college-educated woman.
Exactly. Who likes to get lit and have fun. So when those people
All of us like to get lit and have fun. I like to get lit and have fun, but you didn't see me get lit and have fun on the stage.
Yeah, because that wasn't your role in that current moment.
Who said it wasn't? So you mean to tell me if they told me to twerk, you think I would go do it because I think that would translate as a great message to the audience?
This is our first time. This is our first time having a conversation.
Megan doesn't have to twerk as a part of her job.
In that moment, it was
literally does not have to.
In that moment, she was booked as a performer, so she gave a performance.
And you can do it. And when she performs at high schools, she does not twerk. So where was that 1, 2, 8 count?
I've never seen Megan perform at a high school. I don't think that's
coming up. She was not always doing that, and yeah, she's performed at I guess events catered.
But I've seen artists that will go into a high school and keep that same stage presence. What I'm saying though
that's
is
on the high school, and watch how all the parents complain. Like, why did you allow this at my child's school?
I've seen it.
So if the parents will complain about having it at the school, then why, as a nation, will we not complain about having that?
And
on
you
a
have a right,
stage?
but you have a right to complain. I never said I was a fan of it, but I said
about Love and Hip Hop, and we hate how Love and Hip Hop is a horrible representation of us as black women, of us as black people.
It absolutely is. But I look at Love and Hip Hop as empty calories. It don't mean it don't mean shit.
The rest of the world doesn't, though. The rest of the world thinks that that's how black people really are.
Well, if you can look at the black politicians that we've had
this type of degeneracy.
Because people like that exist. We promote everything. That just catches easier.
More people like Obama exist. Where's their reality show?
As a member of
people like me exist. Where's my reality show?
I'm gonna give you one.
Like,
but as a member of the media, I know what people stick to more. At this other spot I used to work at, that we dropped a piece about a community engagement and celebrity gossip the same day. Guess what got more interaction?
Of course the gossip's going to get more. Negativity drives people. But does that mean that you should live a life in which you promote negativity? Is that your calling from God, to promote negativity? No. So just because that's what's popular, that doesn't mean that that's what you have to do. What makes you the most money isn't always the righteous thing to do. You could die tomorrow and you're going to tell God, look, God, sorry, I couldn't promote the positivity because it wasn't getting me enough likes.
No. Absolutely wrong, because I'm in the school systems as well. If all they see is the negativity, then they're not paying attention, and then that brings me back to another point that I made, that they already wanted to see me like that.
All we do is support negativity, though.
Well,
let me not say y'all, but as many people who should support artists like J. Cole or Rhapsody or Tierra Whack, whatever, they don't. But we support the Megan Thee Stallions, the Young Thugs, the Sexy Reds, and their music is great. We're not going to deny their talent. But in regards to who we want to represent us on a national stage, whose streams do we hope get billions of worldly views? It should be these artists who promote positivity within the community and over artists who promote that we kill each other and abort all of our babies. Like, I don't see anything wrong with having a problem with that, and acting like I have to normalize it because it's already the status quo, to me, is also detrimental, because at what point do you not want better? At what point do you not advocate for change?